Yo, what up, everybody? It's D.O. Stewart, and today I am doing the musical author tag by EILEEN NESTMAN. I'm guessing how you pronounce that. Her link's down below. You can go check her out. These will all be pertaining to Sovereign Duties, which is book 2 of my METAGORE series. So, yeah, let's get into it. The first one is for the inciting incident. And the song I picked for that is Start of Riot by DUCKWRTH. The second one is your villain, and this one is more who I see as the villain, not necessarily as the readers or whoever sees as the villain until maybe later on in the series, maybe not until the last book. So they're kind of hidden undercover or whatever type of ordeal. I mean, you know the character from the first book throughout. You just don't know that they are the villain until book 4. So this is more pertaining to them instead of the person that most people will probably perceive as the villain throughout this series. And the song I picked for it is Heathens by 21 Pilots, because it's talking about all their friends are heathens, and yeah.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't beg any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't beg any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse.
The third one is for your protagonist and their love interest. Since my story has a lot of point of view characters, I don't really look at any of them as the protagonist or antagonist really. Like I mentioned earlier, there is a particular character I see as the villain, and you'll kind of understand why in the last book. But going through the series, the protagonist, antagonist, it's just, depends what side of the coin, you're looking at type of ordeal, since it's kind of told unbiasedly from all these different perspectives, all fighting each other. So that's kind of hard. But for me, the character I pick as the protagonist and their love interest, this song will kind of relate to them. I'm not really going to say it. If you read the first book or even the second book, whenever it comes out, I know it's still in the drafting phases. I got the first draft done, sent it to my alphas, got it back. So some of them probably know kind of which one this is referring to, maybe. If not, if you've read the first book, you should be able to kind of narrow it down a lot, since it is a character and their love interest, and there's not that many couples actually mentioned. There's a few, but yeah. So this should kind of narrow it down some. But the song I picked is 11 Minutes by Youngblood and Halsey, featuring Travis Barker. The next one is a secondary couple or character in your book. And this is going to go more for a character, not really a couple. And I don't really see them as a secondary character. I see them as one of the main character's point of views. Again, I'm not going to mention. I'm going to go through most of these without mentioning who they are. I want y'all to kind of read the book and be like, oh, okay, I think this is who they're talking about, or who he was talking about in those that video with songs and stuff. So yeah. But the song is Born from Greatness by Papa Roach. The fifth one is the big battle or the climax of the book. unlike the first book, the second book in my METAGORE series, Sovereign Duties, does not have battles really. There's no war or anything going on. There's still a lot of death and carnage and stuff like that. But there's no war going on, so there's not like a big battle. But the big scene, or the main points, I guess, for one of the characters' storyline, their little arc or whatever for the book, what they set out to do and their accomplishing gets. It kind of takes up 2 chapters in a sense, so I would see that as the climax of the book. It's kind of the peak before it kind of starts going back downhill or whatever. That's what they wanted to achieve. And the outcome of that whole ordeal, like how it's kind of left off at the end of that second chapter of those 2, I think this song kind of goes good with it. It's Out to Get Me by Psych, featuring Deadbeat.
There's a price on your head, young man. There's a bullet with your name on it. See the posters on the wall. Can you see the posters on the wall? Maybe it's paranoia, you hate the best of me, but everywhere I go, it's like, look, there's the enemy. Check shoulders like I'm driving on the highway. Now I'm catching the headhunters, nothing coming my way. The price must be hefty, I can picture just a fat bag, money green. This ain't a Porsche.
The 6th one is for the resolution or the finale, if it's separate from the climax. And I picked You Gonna Learn by Eminem, Royce da 5'9", and White Gold. Number 7 is Roll the Credits. For this, I picked We All Fall by Boondocks.
My life, try to live right. This night, hope again right. Hell doors open wide inside. Here's your invite. One breath, should I use it? Like death, should I choose it? Legacy, look at me and my voice in this music. Phone calls with a few beats. No promises to keep. Close my eyes to the sky and you just go to sleep. So long, try to hold on. So long, try to stay strong. Everything that I know ain't from now seems long gone. No more hearing, I should try. No more wishing I would die. Close my eyes, let it go and leave you with good lies.
And the last one is a song that relates to your book, but you can't say who or why because of spoilers. I feel like this has been just because every other one has been kind of, I don't really want to give it away, even if it doesn't reveal spoilers, it's my point of view, but yeah, whatever. So this is everyone so far. But another song I feel that would relate is Lion by Hollywood Undead.
I am a lion, I want to be free. Do you see a lion? You look inside of me. Outside the window, just to watch you as you sleep. 'Cause I am a lion, from things you cannot be. How can I sleep at night? There's a war inside my head. I found a lion hiding right beneath my bed. I will not hide myself from the tears that you will shed. 'Cause I am a lion, and you are dead.
So yeah, that would be it. That is the 8 songs that I would dedicate to this musical author tag that I guess could somehow get put onto like a book playlist for Sovereign Duties. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't want to give away too much about what's going on or what has happened in the first book, or for the people that haven't read it. If you've read it and you've heard some of these songs, or just hearing them now for the first time, you might be able to kind of put it together. If not, well, this is kind of my interpretation of my vision for the book and the characters and stuff. So yeah, but that's about it. All my links are down below. You can buy my debut novel, The Battle for METAGORE, which is book 1 of my METAGORE series, on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, all those places. Those links are down below, as well as the audiobook should be coming out pretty soon. if it's not already out. Once it comes out, that link will be down below. If it's not out yet, it will not be down below. I'm not sure exactly when it's coming out. It's going through quality assurance right now through ACX and Amazon and Audible and stuff. So once it gets done with that, it will be live. They told me it could take up to a month. That was like a couple weeks ago, so it should be kind of nearing then. And by the time this video actually gets released or uploaded or whatever, it should be past that month, I would assume. Yeah, sure. So unless there's any hiccups, it should be live pretty soon, if not already. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Peace out. Yali. Everybody love everybody.
There's a price on your head, young man. There's a bullet with your name on it. See the posters on the wall.
Yeah, bitch.
Can you see the
fucking
posters on the wall?
Shit. Psych and deadbeat, most wanted out of war. I know you see them posters, they be hanging on the wall. The crime's unmentionable, never happened. Complete control, mom's undependable. Death crashing with no soul. A priceless place a day after I was born. I hike 1,000s every year, life is a storm. My head's pinned at about 2 mil nowadays. You have sin burn as you follow them evil ways. I keep my name engraved in the silver bullets. We never been face to face, the trigger who pulls it. I paid a little homies, ripping water posters down. Life's a bitch when the mug shots in every town. I done them evil deeds for the greater prosperity. I never plea a killer of a hater for security. So let that be a lesson, let the bounty increase. Equipped, never stressing, my killers I release.